Welcome to HS Game Time. I'm Ken Spencer. We're going to start off tonight with Manual at Atherton. Both are eager to make a deep run this season in the postseason. Tonight will tell us a lot about both programs who haven't met since 2004. That's why this is our HS Game Time Game of the Week, and the Ravens had something to cheer about early on. Darius Smith chucks it deep to Jason Briscoe right in the breadbasket. He's off to the races. Atherton out front 7-0. Manual, though, they own the second quarter. A little misdirection here. Caden Mack keeps it and starts making guys miss. In fact, he just starts toying with defenders all the way down inside the 20. Mack is going to finish the drive with a floater to Noah Price. Manual outscores Atherton 16-0 in the second quarter. They led 16-7 at the break. Atherton trying to come back. Jay Sistrunk flings it to David Jones. Ravens down 16-14. They are in this thing, but when you need to put a game on ice, you give that ball to Jerry and Trainer. Crimsons do just that. They go on to win it 33-21. Travis Breeze tells us how the Crimsons held on in this back-and-forth game.
Well, these teams haven't played in 20 years, and you could feel the pent-up aggression. The coaches said there was a lot of talk leading up to this game, and Manual said it was their preparation and mindset that won them this game.
Yeah, it's always a concern when you're dealing with teenage boys if they're going to be consistent, if they're going to perform their best in the moment you need them to. And so, you know, all credit to our leadership in this team that they had them ready to play. They were excited, but we weren't so excited that we made a bunch of mistakes.
There was some jawing on the sideline. And how good did that feel when you scored?
Felt great, man. Honestly, you know, we were ready for them. So everything they were doing, we just had an answer, and felt great.
What were you proud of with the way that you played tonight?
I'm just proud of me, just seeing my weapons get open and just hitting them downfield.
Coach Eklof says it's the toughness of their schedule and having to play these games early in the year that he hopes will set the tone for the entire season. In Louisville, Travis Breeze, WHAS 11 on your side.
Travis, thank you so much. Trinity looking to get back in the win column, hosting Carmel out of Indianapolis. Rock's first possession of the game, facing a 3rd and 9. Trinity gets it to Jamaria Berry on the screen, and he got some space and some wheels. The old Top Gun, throw on the brakes, he'll fly right by. Works every time. 68 yards for the touchdown, gives Trinity the early lead. Second quarter, it's now 10-7 Trinity. Zane Johnson finds Cross Watson, and he just starts running through arm tackles at a rapid rate. 69 yards to the land of 6. Trinity is back in the win column as they beat Carmel 41-28. Let's go to Bullitt East. If the Chargers can beat Bullitt Central, then they capture that thing, the Bullitt Cup once again. Bullitt East already up 7-0. Cole Cornell fights Evan Butler for the touchdown. Bullitt East was also bringing the pressure on defense. Cameron Kovial comes up with the sack. Tough sledding for the Cougars. Chargers with the rock back. Cole Fackler goes right up the gut, an explosive run, 30 yards. It would set up Cornell to Christian Martinez in the end zone for the touchdown. The Bullitt Cup stays with Bullitt East. They beat Bullitt Central 55-0. Cal on the road taking on Ryle, who was in the 6A title game a year ago. After a Ryle touchdown in the third, Jahai Brown with the ultimate answer. An 80-yard kick return for the score. Centurions with the lead. Ryle would not go away in this one. They kept fighting back, but in the end, Cal goes on the road and beats the Raiders 34-27. Huge win for the Centurions. Over at Shawnee, the best of the West rivalry game returns for the first time in more than a decade as Central visits. Second quarter, Yellow Jackets up 21-0, knocking on the door again. They go in from a few yards out. This makes it 28-0. Shawnee backed up near their own end zone. The next possession, confusion in the backfield. This right here is going to be intentional grounding. It's a safety, which means Central gets the ball back. Few minutes before the half, Jackets with some ground and pound led by Brian Marshall. Central wins going away 49-0.